Today we'll be making chili oil wontons. Here are the ingredients. Start off with 800 grams of ground pork and put that into a large bowl for mixing. You want to chop up 5 stalks of green onions. Finally, chop 15 grams of ginger. It's about a thumb's worth of ginger. You can also grate it if you want, just to ensure that it's very fine and that there's no large chunks left over when you throw it into the mix with the ground meats. Crack 1 egg into the bowl and start off with your seasoning. You want to add half a tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and 1 teaspoon of ground pepper. And finish off with 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Now mix all of the ingredients for the filling together. After the filling is well mixed, you want to start off with the wrapping. Sprinkle some flour onto a pan or a plate and prepare a small bowl of water. I'll be demonstrating 3 ways of making wontons. For the first method, you want to put a teaspoon worth of filling right in the middle of the wrapper. You want to take some water and wet the edge on one side like so, and fold the wrapper into a triangle, squeezing it right on the edge and molding the filling into the middle. Now, you want to pinch the bottom of the folded wrapper using the corners. Tap some water on one edge and pinch the edges together. For the second method, you also just put some filling right in the middle of the wrapper. Take some water again, but this time wet the edges like a rectangle and fold the wrapper into a rectangular shape, and same thing, pinch the edges, molding into the filling. Bring together the bottom corners of the wonton. Tap some water onto the bottom corner. Using your thumb and index finger again, pinch the bottom corner together. The third method is a bit more complicated. With the wrapper in a diamond orientation, place the filling in the bottom corner, lifting the bottom corner of the wrapper, lift it up, tuck it underneath the filling, give it 1 roll, and pinch it with your thumbs on either side to keep the filling in place. Now wet the corners again, and using your thumb and index finger, bring them together, give it a good pinch, and it'll stay in shape. 1 pack of wontons like the ones I had in the video usually makes enough for about 4 meals. Since I can't have it all in one go, I like to put them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer. And when you are ready to eat them again, you just take them out and simply boil them. While you're making the wontons, you also want to bring to boil a pot of water and just have that waiting on the side while you're finishing making the wontons. And when the water is boiling, just throw all the wontons that you want to make in and turn the heat down to medium-high, and then just stir the pot every 2 minutes just to ensure that wontons don't stick to the pot. While the wontons are cooking, you can start preparing the sauce. For the sauce, you can chop up 2 stalks of green onions and 1 clove of garlic. Now you can add in 1 teaspoon of chili oil, 1 teaspoon of Chinese black vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of the chopped garlic, and some of the green onions, and then just give the sauce a mix. Once the wontons are floating and the water comes to a boil again, which usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes, they are ready. The last step is to transfer the wontons into the bowl. You can use a strainer or a straining ladle to get rid of all of the soup, just to ensure that it does not dilute the sauce that you made. I hope that you enjoy this recipe, as these are one of my favorite dishes to make. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.